Hello.
Hi, hello, Khoi. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too, thank you. And how was your weekdays?
It's normal as usual.
Okay. And do you have a lot of homework?
What?
Do you have a lot of homework?
Yeah, I have now we underway lots of work and small than 2 weeks. I have to take exam middle term. Yes.
Yeah, but I know that you can do that one, Khoi. Okay,
Yes.
I do believe in your power. Okay,
Thank you.
so I know you can do that one. Okay, so let's going to continue our lesson to Khoi. Okay, for a
Yes.
while, I have to share the presentation so that you can be able to see this one. Okay, here it is. Okay, I hope you can see it, Koi. Can you see it? Okay, can you see it, Koi?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, okay. So let's try to continue this one. So we are now on the writing part. Okay, so but before that, let's try to have a review first, right? Actually, these are all sentences which we can be able to compare the two maps, Koi. This particular sentences, we will be using this one, Koi, in answering these particular questions in here. Okay? So at the moment, the order of the sentences in exercise 8 is not coherent. So when we say coherent, what does it mean again?
So I know that's meaning. It's meaning without hesitation.
Okay, actually, when you say coherent, that means
Oh, easy to understand.
okay, and it's in a logical way.
Oh
That
wait.
means there would be step by step. There would be a process that to
Yes.
be to follow. So that would be coherence, or we
Yes.
call coherent. But if we are talking about cohesion, so your ideas is connected together well. So there is the so-called cohesion. Okay. Now let's try to go back in here. So, coherent or logical, making the meaning difficult for the reader to understand. So, why is it's difficult for the reader to understand? Because
Mm,
it's not, it's not
coherent.
coherent. Okay, that means it's not in a logical,
Wait.
logical way. Okay, the process is, it's not in order. Okay, so that's not coherence. Okay. So it's difficult for the reader to understand. So let's try to put the sentences in a logical order by answering these questions.
Sure.
Question number one: which sentences would you put in the introduction? So let's try to go back. The question is the introduction. Okay. Now try to understand all the sentences in here, Koi. And which of that particular sentences that we can be able to put as the
Junction.
introduction.
Mm-hmm. I think the first one is seem a little bit unsensible.
Okay, what number is that? As introduction, As introduction.
Number one is not sensible. Number two, number
Okay.
three. Yes, if
Okay.
not in logical way.
Okay. Now, the your first answer, your final answer would be, actually there are two ideas in here that we can be able to say that that would be the introduction. Remember, it's introduction, right? So that means,
Introduction.
um,
Okay.
again, what's an introduction?
Number one and number four.
Okay, actually, this one is correct. Number one
Number six.
and
Number
Number?
six. Six.
It's
Number
not.
four.
Yes.
Is number four or
It's
number
not.
six? Oh, wise. I think it seems to be sensible. Is it easy to watch
No,
to
actually, yes. I got what you mean. Okay, but look at this one. The order of these particular sentences are not coherent. That means it's not in a logical way. That's
Hmm,
therefore it's difficult for us to understand where is the introduction, where's the body, where's the conclusion, because it's not in order. It's not in arranged in a logical order. So that's
yes.
why it's difficult to understand. That's why we have to understand one at a time where is this particular introduction first, the body, and the conclusion part. So actually, you got one correct answer, which is number one. We can talk about that this sentence is an introduction.
Hmm, okay.
Okay. Aside from number one, what else?
Number five, right?
No, it's not.
Ah, it's I absolutely number three.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay. So, would you like to know what's the correct answer now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, actually, it's number nine. Okay, look at
What?
the association of the particular words in number one and number
Ah, okay, I get it now. So the connection
yeah.
between
So there would
18,
be
45.
there would be
Yes.
connections, right?
Yes, I
Okay,
get
so
it.
you get it now. Okay, next question. So number So in answering this one, so it's going to be paragraph or sentence number one and number nine. Okay, next question. Which sentences would you put in the first paragraph? Describe what has changed. That would be the next question, huh? Which
Yes.
sentences would you put in the first paragraph describing what has changed?
Mm, can
Yeah,
use
sure.
ruler a little bit.
Yeah.
Number four.
Okay. When we are talking about logical order, huh? So that would be in a logical order. That would
Nice.
be in order. So what would be that first sentence first? Okay, again, the question is
Number
what?
10. Number
Wait,
10.
for what? The question is which
Would
sentences would you put in the first paragraph? Okay, first paragraph first. Then describing what has changed. Of course,
so
there would be changes, Koi. Let's say, for example, if
yes.
you put this sentence on the first paragraph, there would be connection. It should be connected, right? Just like you're telling a story. So you are going to put this one on the first one. Following after that would be this one, would be this one. So there would be the so-called logical order, or arrange that one in a logical order or in order, proper order. Okay? So I'm going to give you a clue.
Number 10.
Again, introduction, right?
Yes.
1
And
and
the
9.
first, the main
1 and
body is
9. Okay, now we are going to put first 9 as the first one in the first paragraph. Why? Look at the idea, Koi. Before 1845, Mumbai was made up of seven different islands as opposed to the one mainland which exists today. Okay? What would be the next?
Number 10, for example.
As what? As part of the first paragraph of under the introduction.
I think it's number 10 is suitable for the connection of number 1 and number 9. But you mentioned it would be
It should be in the proper order.
why not with number 10?
No, number 10 is not. Following after 9, okay,
Hmm.
would be
Oh,
6.
number 3.
Number 6.
Oh, what the?
Okay, why? Okay.
It's still-
In 1845, okay, mainland which exists today. Looking at the map of Mumbai today, we're talking about today, right? So looking at the Mumbai today, we can see it is now a highly developed area with lots of facilities. Next, after that one, we're talking about today, huh? Today. So what happened today? Look at this one. We can see a highly developed area with lots of facilities. And maybe what are those facilities that we're talking about?
I think it's as logical is number 6, 10. This must be numbers.
So what is that?
Number 2.
Correct. Okay. Why
Okay.
number 2, Koi? Look at this one. We're talking about today, right? And today, okay, today we can see a highly developed area with lots of facilities. And what are those developed area and facilities? Okay, there would be railway lines which run through the central area as two many major roads. Okay, so that would be the third one. Okay, connect that one again, that particular idea.
Number 3.
That would be no.
No, 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 no. It's not.
Yes.
Eight because it had the what do you call the
Remember, we are talking all about now the development, the facilities. So what are those facilities that you can see? Railway lines that runs through the central area, as do many major roads, and after that, we're talking of facilities, to Koi.
number 8? Not 8.
No, no,
So it's number 5.
no.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
What are those facilities that we can see today?
Number 10 is the facility.
No.
Oh, because there's so many sentences that refer to facility lines. Number 8, number 5, number 4, and number 3.
You said it now. You said it.
What? Oh, so only mentioned there one, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, it's
There was one
number
that
4.
mentioned, yeah, that number
Oh, yes. Oh,
4.
finally.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, right? Oh, now, Koy, I
Yes.
remember in an IELTS exams, you were going to examine. Sometimes it will come out to the test that you need to examine. Okay? You need to have the logical order or arrangement. Uh-huh. Next. So you already understood number 4. So what's the next? There would be a connection.
Yes. Number 3.
No?
Not sound for particular so many before to each stress and order. Number 8.
That's number
Yes. 8.
That's correct.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, s- see, there would be connections, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, next, after number 8,
Let's together. For example,
that would
number
be the
10.
last. That would be the last part of the introduction, huh? And that
Yes.
is
Number 10.
no.
Oh, why not? It's apps are a connection.
No. That's in the part of the body, Koi.
Oh,
Right? We are talking only of the introduction part, Koi. Remember that?
yes. Okay. Um, it's not number 3. Furthermore, there are also zero transport lines being without connect error together.
So aside from those facilities that had mentioned, there's also one facilities that you have to mention.
So number 5.
Correct. See?
Okay. Okay. Mhm.
See? So that would be the proper order now. Okay? In sequence, in logical order, right? Because we are talking all about Mumbai, the change that happened in Mumbai, right? Okay? Okay, then after that, next question. So we already knows this one. So the correct answer in here is this one. Okay, 962485. Next, which sentences would you put in the second paragraph describing what has remained the same? Again, the question in
Yes.
here, Koi,
You meant the same.
describing what has changed. So we describe the changes that happened in Mumbai, right? Oh, this time, describing what has remained the same. It's there. You have a clue.
Remain the same so that the keys will be so um number 7 is a conclusion now. Hmm. Oh, why not?
Okay, first in chronological order or
Number
in
10. Number
no
10.
in yeah, number 10 is there, but what is before number 10? Okay, yes, number 10 is there.
Number 3.
Correct. Okay.
Yes.
So the order is number 3 and number 10. Okay, look at this one. One feature which has remained the same, however, is the names given to the areas of Mumbai. And after that, for example, the south part, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Okay, so that would be 3 and 10. Okay, next. Okay, next. Which sentences would you put in the summary at the end?
In conclusion.
Okay, of course, that
And
would be
that's
in
number 7.
number 7. Very good. See? Okay, why did you say so? That's number 7. Of course, it's very simple because of overall, right? Overall, therefore. So that would be the conclusion. Wow, that would be nice, right? So you do have now the idea, Koi, on
Yes.
how to do this one. Now, question, is it difficult or simple? What do you think? Is it difficult to arrange
No,
the
not.
ideas in
But
logical
there are
order?
lots of to make me confusing. Like
Yeah,
clearly it's referred to many.
yeah. Actually, we can also reshuffle this one, Koi. Yeah,
Yes.
we can. But the order that happened is not in logical order, right? Yeah, it happens. You can put 5, 8, 4, 2, 6, 9. That happens, but it doesn't tell us the chronological order of the event. So it's very important to put them in order. Okay. So you don't have question about that, right?
No
So let's
question.
proceed. Let's proceed to 10. Look at how the devices in this table are used in the sentences in exercise number 8. Again, huh? Exercise number 8. We have here an example. Adding an idea would be furthermore. Similarity as do. Highlighting in particular. Contrasts as opposed to. Summary overall. Okay, Koi? Now,
Okay.
before that, in order to make a text read well, you need to use the so-called cohesive devices. What is this cohesive devices? So these are words or short phrases which help guide the reader. So therefore, the following words are all cohesive devices because it helps us reader through your writing by linking sentences and
Paragraph.
paragraphs. So good use of these devices will make what you have written easy to
Follow.
follow. So without them, your writing may be difficult to read with too many short sentences, right? Why? Because you will going to what? You're going to stop in a period, do another sentence, stop again with a period, do another sentence. So it's going to be what? It's going to be a lot of, what do we call that? A lot of sentences with short. It's just short, but lots of sentences, right, Kai? But in using this particular cohesive devices that we are talking, it can make your sentences longer. Like for example, look at this one, Koi. Okay, in particular, comma. It has many facilities such as hotels, cinemas, churches, and hospitals. So we use the word in particular. Now, every cohesive devices that we have, make
Comma.
sure to,
To connect the ID in the paragraph.
okay, and you should have to what?
To
To
message
put,
in arrange it in logical way.
to put,
In
uh,
order.
comma. So that's the,
Ah, the comma. Okay.
yes. So that's the clue,
T.
Koy, huh? Okay. Actually, commas would give us the connection of the first idea with the second idea. So we have to put a comma, right? Okay. Like for example, hotels, cinemas. If you're talking about a lot of things, we have to put a comma in there, right? Okay. But sometimes we put a comma in order to emphasize, okay, that there is still another words or sentences that follows, right?
Yes.
Okay, as you can see in here, look at this one. The two map shows that or show that. Okay, uh, as two, it's in here, right? Okay, so that's the clue, Koi. Now, let's try to understand this one. So, adding an idea, what do you think would be that one? Okay, we have
Similarity.
to we have to look at in here, huh?
In particular.
Okay, what is that again? In particular, in particular is highlighting. We're not adding an idea, Koi. So,
Furthermore.
furthermore,
So.
also, then we still have another three.
In action. In addition.
Yes, in addition. Correct. Okay.
Additionally.
Yes, so that would be in
Addition.
addition. That's correct, Koi. What else aside from that? We still have two.
Additionally.
Again?
Additionally.
No.
No, I think it's additionally it's also me adding an idea.
Additionally,
Yes.
where is do we have did we use additionally in here?
No, no, no. I'm just add.
Yeah, it can be, but we are just talking in here, Koi. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
look at this one. What are the cohesive devices that we use in this particular sentences in here? Okay, actually, you said a while ago the word additionally. That would also be a cohesive device. Okay, but we are just talking about this particular sentences. So we have seen in here what are those? Furthermore, what number is that? Furthermore, yeah, number 8, right? Furthermore. So the furthermore is there. What else? We have also. So where can we find that also? It's here, right? Okay, there is also. Then aside from that, where is that in addition? What number is that?
Number five.
Number number 5.
This is also
Okay. In addition.
number 10. Why that you quite?
Okay, wait.
Quite not.
We just have to find first in addition. Where is that in addition
No,
word?
it's not in here. I'm just add to it. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, but you are correct. We have that one in addition, but we have to find that where we
No,
can
it's not
find.
in here. I'm just adding to it in my opinions.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I'm just add to it. There's no this is
Okay.
in these sentences.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
an
But we
idea.
can but we can also put that one, Koy, okay? Oh, what else aside from that?
Mm, aside from that,
Okay. Do we have more over in here?
no. So it does over it. You see overall. That's all.
Moreover, we don't have moreover. Can we look at that one? Mumbai has been several items, suppose one. Okay, for example, called blah whale, part of the Isabor Sagon. There was two maps. Okay, chains, there were rail. Okay, we don't have moreover, okay? But
Yes.
actually moreover can also be an adding an
In an
idea code,
idea.
okay? So we have to put that one, okay?
Mhm.
Moreover. Because
Moreover.
sometimes if you will going to encounter that, you can be able to do it.
Yes.
And okay, there's one more. What is more? So that would
What's
also
wait
be,
this? I can find right. What's
yeah.
more? What number it is?
What number?
Yes.
No, we don't have that one there, but we can also
Oh,
add this one, okay? So
okay.
the following words, in addition, moreover, what is more, that can be what? That can be an additional idea. So if you
Yes.
use this particular cohesive devices in here, that means you are adding an idea. Okay, like for example, furthermore, we have to talk about blah, blah, blah. Also, so you are adding an idea, right? Okay, next. What about similarity? So as do, that would be number 1. Okay, what
Okay.
else? Do we have other aside from that? As do
Such
is in
as
here?
such as
No. Suggest you are
oh,
not actually you are not that's not making similarity when we are
oh,
talking about suggest, but that's a suggestion, right?
considerably,
Again,
considerably.
considerably, no. We
Oh
are
my,
not making that one as similarity. Similarity, that means the same, okay? Like as do, um, as like something like this, right? So that would be right, okay? So we can also use the word similarity, right, Koi? We can also see this particular word.
oh,
The similarity of this particular the similarity of nation or country Mumbai to the Philippines is something like that. Okay, So we can use similarity. Aside from that, can we be able to find in here that we can say that we use the so-called similarity aside from as do? As do is here. Okay. Do we have? Okay, we don't have, right?
Significantly.
No, that would be importance when we are talking about significant. So that would be the importance, Koi. We're not talking about the similarity. Okay, let's move on. What about highlighting? So we have here
Mm-hmm.
in
I like
particular.
things. So that's all. You cannot find in certain sentence.
Again,
I think there is no more than this.
in another sentence. But we can look at this,
Okay.
huh? Look at how the devices in this table are used in the sentences, are used, huh? Are used. That means maybe the synonymous of it. Okay? So what are those? In particular, we can say that, okay, maybe we use in here particularly, right? Do we have particularly in here? Mumbai, which named, however, okay, area.
No, stop.
Here,
Contrary.
particularly, yet particular.
Yes. Oh,
Okay,
we also have
so
it.
yeah,
No, no,
so
we
what
also
we
have
have,
it. So no need to ask.
yes, so that would be in particular or particularly can also be koi, huh? So I have to write it in here, huh? Particularly, particularly. It's either in particular or it can be particularly. Oh, that's wrong spelling. Particularly. Okay? Okay. So it's the same also. Next, contrast. That means the other way around or the opposite. So, as opposed to. So we can also say
However,
in
in contrast,
contrast. Yes. What other terms that we can be able
however,
to
we can
use?
find in sentence.
Okay. In comparison. We can also use that one, Koi. Okay. In comparison, I'm adding, huh? I'm adding a word. Okay, what else aside from that that we can see in the sentences? No more, right?
Yes.
Okay,
In number two.
but we can add. Okay, do you have or we can also say that opposite, right? Look
Yes.
at opposite. So that would
Oppositely,
also be, huh?
we can use oppositely
Yeah, oppositely, something like that, because we can use adverb. Okay.
as adverb.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe that would be for contrast. What about for summary? Aside from overall, do we have a lot, right? What are those? To summarize, right, Koi? To summarize. What else? Aside from to summarize, in conclusion, am I right?
Inclusion, overall,
Yes. Yeah, in
summary,
conclusion.
sum up, to sum up,
Okay. And overall, what
to
else?
sum up,
To
sum up,
to okay,
sum up. Oh, I can.
yeah,
Okay.
can you type that one, please? Okay, sum up. Okay, to sum up, Koi. Okay,
Mm.
to sum up. That's correct. Okay, what else? We still have.
Inclusion, to summarize,
Mhm.
summary, overall. I think I have no idea.
So I
Hmm.
think we used that already. Oh, there's another to
Finally, oh, finally.
okay, the word finally, and
Yeah.
there's other to conclude, right? Right, Koi? Yeah, so we do have a lot now. So overall, to summarize, in conclusion, to sum up, finally, to conclude. So these are all cohesive devices. Now, this particular cohesive devices are very important. Why is it very important again, Koi? Why is it very important? What do you think?
Because it's time matter, so we let the judgment know that's what we mentioned about the first paragraph, the main body, and the conclusion.
Yes, okay. Actually, with this particular cohesive devices, we can be able to understand where is the particular an idea that you need to add. Okay, where is this particular idea that you are comparing, right? Okay, because you use the word as do, similarity, where is this particular idea that you are highlighting. Okay, that means you emphasize the word. And where is this particular ideas that you make contrasting ideas and the summary. Okay? Okay,
Okay.
remember this one, Koi, ha? It may help you in answering. Actually, we are in the writing part, right? So in the writing part. So it may help you a lot if you will going to do this one on the IELTS test. Okay. Question for this, Koi?
No question.
Okay, no
That's
more question. Now let's move on. Oh, look at this now, huh? So this box contains more words and short phrases which help to link your ideas together. So write the words in the correct column in the table. Okay. Number one, what do you think? 50 years ago, there weren't any main roads in this town.
mm. In number one.
Okay.
So it's with you in contrast to
Correct. Okay. So we can use in contrasts. We are making comparison, right? In
yes
contrast, okay, in contrast,
to
or we can also use another one aside from in contrast. In
contrast
in compa
reason. Okay.
yes, in comparison. So there's two, huh? So you can use in comparison or in contrast to the developed area which can be seen today. Okay, next, number two. The maps illustrate how the school has developed over the last 5 years. So there is now a computer lab and blank extra classrooms have been built.
Mm, and in addition,
Okay, correct. In addition, there's more. Aside from that,
yes,
you
okay.
can also say
In
more.
addition to
Okay, it can also be in addition to, or we
it's
can also say moreover, right? Okay. Moreover,
moreover,
next. Yes.
or what's more,
Huh?
we can use what's more.
Was in more?
Yes,
What do you mean by was in more?
I mean we can use the time marker what's more.
Okay, can you type that one?
Oh
We can
really?
also we can also use that. Okay, let me see. What do you
Oh
think?
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Ah, what is more? Okay.
So how many? So that's my donation is really bad at us.
No. Okay. You have to emphasize what would okay what is actually Koi in London, huh? Okay, let's have first a short what is one a short of pronunciation. Okay, in London actually when they are going to pronounce the word what, they pronounce this one as wah. Okay, they do not They do not, yeah, they do not emphasize the T. Okay, like for example, okay, what are you doing? This one is a question. So therefore, they will going to say this one as, what are you doing? Instead of what are you doing? So they pronounces that as, what are you doing? Okay. So that would be the pronunciation in London. Now, emphasize the words what. Okay, what is more? Correct. Okay, that would be correct actually. There's more aside from those.
Cosimo. Yes.
Oh, no more. Okay, so that we have
Yes.
three now. So we can use what is more. We can use in addition, addition to, or moreover. Okay, and that would be enough. Next, what we did number three. Blank boat map show how the facilities in the park have improved over the last
Similarly.
year. Okay, so we can say,
Similarly.
hmm? No,
Or particularly.
no, no, no.
Oh, in comparison.
Yes,
Oh,
okay. We can say that uh, in, no, not in comparison, Koi. This one is part of the conclusion part. So we can say, okay, you can also say to summarize,
to summarize.
right? To summarize, because this one is
Oh,
part of the conclusion, okay? Or
inclusion.
we can also say
Inclusion.
in
To clue.
conclusion. That's correct. In
To clue.
conclusion, what else?
To clue.
Again,
To conclude.
to conclude. Yes, that's correct. So there's another one. To conclude. Okay, again, since this one is a start of a sentence, we have to start with a capital letter, ha? Don't forget that one, Koy, ha? In writing, you should have to be aware of how we are going to start a sentence and end a sentence. How to start a sentence? It starts with a capital letter and ends with a correct punctuation mark. Okay, what are those punctuation marks again? It's a period, question mark, comma, okay, hyphen, and whatsoever. So those are punctuation marks. Remember that because we are in the writing. If ever you were going to start this one with a small letter, that would be wrong. Okay? Okay. Now, correct. So we have three in here to summarize, in conclusion, to conclude. What else? No more, right? Next, what about number four, Koy? The south end of the island has changed
The
the
most.
most. Blank the residential area, which has increased dramatically in size.
Similarly.
Mhm. No, the south end of the island has changed the most. Blank the residential area. We are talking of that residential area. We're not
Yes.
we're not making a comparison, but we're talking to that residential area. So we have to say parti, okay, particularly. Okay, particularly, right? Look at this. The south end of the island has changed the most, particularly the residential area. That means what is that particular part or end part of the island that changed? It's the residential area, which has increased dramatically in size.
Inside.
Yes, number five,
The first map showed a ramen shop and restaurant.
restaurants.
In comparison,
Okay. Yeah, you can also, no, not in comparison, Koi. The
why?
first map shows that the area has many shops and restaurants. Okay. Uh, in contrast, because
Oh,
you will going to what? You will going to compare. Okay, so in contrast, the second map features a large area used for leisure. Do we have still another aside from in contrasts? In comparison, right? Ah, yeah, you mentioned that one, right? Did you mention that in comparison?
Yes, in
Yeah.
comparison. I
So we
think it
can
seems
also,
useful.
yeah. So it can also be in comparison, okay? Because we are also contrasting. Okay, good. Okay, Koi, remember these skills, huh? Once it will come out to the test, so you know what to do, okay? Okay. Do you have a questions for that, Koi?
No question.
No question at all. Now, let's move on. Now, let's try to take note the exam skills, Koi. Exam skills use the information and language from this lesson to answer this writing part 1 task. You should spend about 20 minutes on this task. Remember, in the writing skill and the writing part, you are going to spend 20 minutes. Okay, look at this one. The following map shows some of the changes that have taken place in Dubai in recent decades. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. And take note, Koi, you are going to write at least
20 minutes.
150 words. Oh, that would be the exam advice, huh? So right? At least, we're talking about at least 150 words. So when we are talking about at least, what does it mean?
Mm,
Okay, at least about that. Okay, about
yes.
one, but not more. Yeah, it's not more than 150 words. Okay, so
Okay.
are you going to count your words? Do
Yeah,
you have to count?
of course. I need to count my words.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I count one, two, three, and until the last word.
Until 150? Oh, it takes a
Yes.
lot of time, boy.
No, no, no. It's not really.
Really? Oh, maybe you should have this particular skills to what is one to analyze if that particular words already or let's say for example or paragraphs that you made it's already 150 words because that would be a skills actually. Okay?
Mhm.
Okay. But if you want to count, actually, if you want to count 150 words, it's time consuming. You are consuming your time. Okay. So we will not going to do this one anymore, Koy. Ha? I'm just explaining to you that in writing activity, you will be given 20
20
minutes.
minutes.
Okay.
20
That
times.
20 minutes would be at least 150 words. Not more than 150 words. Okay. But if you will going to write more than 150 words, maybe 160, it's okay. No problem about that. Right. Okay. For as long as maybe not less than 90 below. Okay. Because if that would be the case, so maybe that would not be accepted if that would be the case. Okay, maybe you can maybe do 147, 147, 145. Okay, something like that, but not below 100 maybe. Okay, Koi? Okay. So let's say, for example, if you are about to write about this particular summary of the clock tower roundabout Dubai, so what are the things that you should have to understand, Koi? Can you tell me? We already learned that
We
one,
need to we need to write an essay that describe the feature of these particular things.
but we have to start from
Start from the introduction. The following
yes.
part show the latest features.
Yeah, okay. So under the introduction, you will going to what? What are the things that you should have to understand under the introduction? Okay. What are, okay, take note of this, what are the development. The developments happened, okay? Um, happened in this particular country. So you should have to take note of that also, Koi. Okay? Okay, what else? Aside from that, you should have to mention all about what are the facilities,
The
right?
specific facility.
Yes. What are the facilities? What else? What are the current or present situation, right? Situation in that particular city, maybe. Okay, then you should have to take note not just only the introduction, but you can be able to do the body, and in the body part you should have to include what the what
uh,
details, okay, details
in
about
details
the
about.
introduction. Remember that one, ah?
Yes.
So you need more details. So you dig more details on that one. And then after that, you have to have your conclusion. And remember to have the conclusion, it's very important to what? Now, I have to emphasize in here, Koi, under the details, you should have to use, what are those? Use the cohesive devices, right? Very important to use that. What are those cohesive devices that we have? Okay, in order to compare, to contrast, okay, what are those similarities? Okay, highlighting. So those are cohesive devices. And in the conclusion part, always remember also the cohesive device that we learn in contrast, okay, in contrasts, okay, to conclude, and a lot more. Okay, Koy? So these
Okay.
are the things that you should have to take note writing, in the writing activity.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. Next. Oh, look at this, huh? Have you read a news all about world news actually, Koy? Have you
What?
tried world news?
Our world's new
Yeah.
global new, right?
Yeah. Do you read that one
Yes.
about okay. Um I don't know if correct me if I'm wrong, huh? Because in Dubai actually, I don't know if this is correct that Dubai is the most richest country
Oh, yes, the richer country in the
in the
world.
world, right?
No,
Yeah.
Dubai is actually is city that is located in a country what I don't know the the country that contains the Dubai, but Dubai is actually a city.
Yeah. Okay. So, but Dubai is known for their
For
natural
their
gas, right? Yeah, so they are very well known when it comes to their natural gases. And according to some, there was one who told me, a friend of mine who told me that in Dubai they're not paying their electricity bill anymore. Their electricity is free. Yes, because they have a very what is one they have a very ample deposits of minerals in Dubai. That's
Mhm.
why their electricity is free. They don't pay that one anymore. What about in Vietnam? Do you pay your electricity bill? Like for example, using the lights, using the electricity of your computer. So you all the things that that's used by an electricity, like ironing, like electric fan, aircon. So do you pay that one, Hoy, in Vietnam? Yeah, because here in the Philippines, actually, we pay that one, and we paid big amount of money spending for the electricity, Koi.
Yes, because the energy is so it's something I don't know if it's were renewable energy or
Resources.
not, but
Yeah.
still can consume and less electricity.
Yeah. But actually, Koi, there is this particular solar power now. Okay. I don't know if it's already been there in your country. This is what we call solar power, wherein you just have to you don't need to pay for your electricity anymore because you will going to build a solar power on top of your building or house, and then it can give you electricity already. But you need to buy that power, and that power is also expensive. But once you have that one, you don't need to pay for your electricity, and we have that one here in the Philippines. What about in Vietnam? Do you have also solar power now?
Solar power, yeah,
Yeah,
we actually we do have, but it doesn't so common in no, it's actually it doesn't common event. It just only exists in
other
some
areas.
companies and factory.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Actually, same here in the Philippines. Especially if you are rich, so you can buy that one because in one solar power, maybe it costs million.
Oh, solar power,
Yes,
solar power,
that is
actually,
that is the power is come from the sun, right?
yes,
Okay.
yeah, now I get it. The I mean, that is for the wind, solar, wind power. Okay,
Yeah, wind power is also different. Okay,
yeah, wind
but
power.
yeah, so solar power is the power or the power sources is came from the sun. Okay?
Yes, that's it. And
Yeah. So do you have also that one there?
yes, we do have.
Wow. So there are a lot of people, Vietnamese people who afford to put up the solar power.
No, we are just mostly you. We are only mostly use electricity rather than solar electricity. But it's solar power is not really cheap. It's not really
Yeah.
cheap,
It's
and
very
so it's
expensive.
a
It's
common
very
public.
yes. Although you can use that one um without paying. You just have to pay only once because you will going to buy that power. But once you already bought that one, you can set up that one, and then you no need to pay for that, right? Okay, so that is what we called solar power koi. Okay, what else aside from that?
Mm,
Yeah, going back in here. Okay, going back in here. Actually, in writing, if you do have any informations or background already in writing koi, it's easy for you to understand, right? Since you have the background, since you have the idea now, it's easy for you to create now, right? To construct a construct a what? Construct a paragraph, construct your own text, right? Okay, because you do have now an idea. So again, introduction first. So in the introduction part, you will going to say all about the main idea or the main idea, okay? But do not explain in there, okay, all about that one. You just have to give a clue of that particular main idea and then explain it on the body part. And then after that, in the conclusion part, don't repeat what is already been said in your introduction and your body. So what you can do in here is maybe you can give um, the contrast, okay, the conclusion, the advices, right? Or maybe you can put in here other research that has been done. Okay? So that would be for the conclusion part. Okay, Koi. So so tomorrow we will going to start to
Okay.
our unit
Oh my
4
gosh.
listening part again. So that would be listening part again, Koi. Okay, what day tomorrow? So tomorrow is
Saturday.
February. Yeah, so February.
Or Saturday
Okay,
now.
February 25, 2023. So we will going to see each other again on February 25 tomorrow, Saturday. Same time, right? It's going to be same time. Okay,
Um,
Kai? So do you have any questions so far?
okay.
No
No
more?
question.
Okay, so if you don't have any more question, Koi, it's about time for me to say goodbye now. So thank you so much for your participation and hope to see you again by tomorrow. Okay,
Because
bye-bye.
I
Okay,
just know that we lost
bye-bye.
work now.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Good night.